All right, moving on. I came across this tweet on Twitter that said, learn the difference between your intuition guiding you and your trauma misleading you. All right. Now, while some say that your intuition is real, others say that you may just be in your own head. So, Bry and Damian, I should never say it again. When it comes to like your gut telling you something, or if it's a past trauma that actually just maybe fearing you into something, how do you differentiate with that? Differentiate.
For me, at the end of the day, you gotta trust your guts. Okay, yeah, you gotta whatever, because it's something, feels, if you feel something inside of you that's not right, that is uncertain, believe it and go with your heart. Okay, people? Because that will help out in the long run, especially if you are in really like in a bad relationship that you have been, if you feel that something's not right, please get out of it as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Go with your gut, because
go with your gut, yeah.
Even let's be real here. Even though we always say go with your gut, in reality, we never be going with our gut. There's always that second voice in our head that's just like, don't do that. Oh, something's bad out there. There's always that, second voice. So I just don't understand. Like, literally, how do we go with that gut? How do we really truly know?
You're right. Some people can sense it. Like, they can literally sense it from miles away. They can really can. And you just, because each and every one of us, we know that when something is not right and when something is wrong, we can feel it inside. We can feel it. True. And we know that other people, and we know we have like voices inside of our head that say something otherwise, but we know deep down that, we're not supposed to be doing this or whatever the situation may be. We just know as human beings. We just know.
That is very true, actually. Yeah.
That's for real, because what took me a minute to think about it was because I thought about a time I actually did that. Y'all gonna hear about the real Brad, but there be some times where relationship-wise, I sometimes be listening to my gut and my gut be pushing me the wrong stone. But it's sometimes also think about the past trauma, the past stuff that happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you look at the experiences that went down back before you end up taking this step with going with your gut, you sometimes just think about that trauma and be like, should I really do this? Is it really there? You know what I mean? Is my gut really taking me to the right spot? Are you really going to trust your gut? And how can you trust it? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I asked that question. Because I'm like, because I'm not going to spend time. You brought up with your gut, with your trauma misleading you. That's very true, because trauma does do something to you. It does a lot to you. So it's very important to just trust what's best. That's all I'm saying. Trust what's best.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, great.
It be something good. It be something good.